Hello and welcome. When you hear the term artificial intelligence, or AI, what comes to mind? Perhaps you think of science fiction movies with talking robots and supercomputers taking over the world. While that makes for exciting stories, the real AI revolution is happening all around us in much quieter, but equally transformative, ways. This series is designed for everyone, whether you are a complete beginner or just curious. We will demystify AI and show you how it is changing everything. So, what exactly is artificial intelligence? In its simplest form, AI is a branch of computer science focused on creating machines that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. This includes things like learning, reasoning, problem-solving, understanding language, and recognizing patterns. Think of it not as a replacement for the human brain, but as a powerful tool that can augment our own abilities. The core idea is to build systems that can learn from data and improve over time without being explicitly programmed for every single task. You are probably using AI every day without even realizing it. When you ask your smartphone for the weather forecast and a friendly voice answers, that is AI understanding your speech. When your photo app automatically groups pictures of your family together, that is AI recognizing faces. When a streaming service suggests a movie you might love, that is AI analyzing your viewing habits. These are not futuristic concepts, they are practical applications that have seamlessly integrated into our daily lives. This quiet revolution is the foundation for the massive changes we are beginning to see across every industry, from healthcare and finance to transportation and entertainment. The age of AI is not coming, it is already here. To understand how AI works, we need to look under the hood at its most powerful engine, machine learning. Traditional computer programs follow strict, step-by-step instructions written by a human programmer. If you want a program to identify a cat, you would have to write rules like it has 2 pointy ears, 2 eyes, whiskers, and a tail. This is rigid and fails if the cat is hiding its tail or is seen from an odd angle. Machine learning turns this process on its head. Instead of giving the computer a rulebook, we give it a massive amount of data, in this case, thousands and thousands of pictures labeled cat or not cat. The machine learning algorithm, which is like a complex mathematical recipe, then analyzes all this data. It looks for patterns, shapes, and features that are common in the cat pictures and absent in the others. Through this process, it essentially teaches itself what a cat looks like. The more data it processes, the better and more accurate it becomes at spotting cats in new, unseen pictures. This ability to learn from examples is what makes modern AI so powerful and flexible. It is the technology behind your email spam filter, which learns to recognize junk mail by looking at millions of emails you have marked as spam. It is how a navigation app predicts traffic jams by analyzing real-time location data from millions of other phones on the road. Machine learning allows computers to tackle incredibly complex tasks, like translating languages or diagnosing diseases from medical scans, by finding subtle patterns in vast oceans of information that would be impossible for a human to process manually. Data is the fuel, and machine learning is the engine that drives the AI revolution forward. One of the most astounding leaps in AI has been in its ability to perceive and interpret the world around us. For decades, getting a computer to see was an enormous challenge. Now, thanks to a specific type of machine learning called a neural network, inspired by the human brain, AI can now see, hear, and understand with remarkable accuracy. Let us start with computer vision. This is the field of AI that enables computers to derive meaning from visual inputs like images and videos. For example, self-driving cars use computer vision to identify pedestrians, read road signs, and distinguish between a plastic bag blowing in the wind and a crossing deer. In agriculture, drones fly over fields, and AI analyzes the images to detect which crops are healthy and which are diseased, allowing for precise treatment. Social media platforms use this technology to automatically tag your friends in photos. Next is natural language processing, or NLP. This is how AI understands and works with human language. When you speak to a virtual assistant like Siri or Alexa, NLP converts your spoken words into text, understands the command, and then generates a spoken response. It is also the magic behind real-time translation apps that can translate a foreign menu right through your phone's camera. Furthermore, AI can now not just understand words, but also grasp the sentiment behind them, determining if a product review is positive or negative, or if a customer support email is expressing frustration or satisfaction. By giving machines the ability to perceive our world through sight and sound, we are breaking down barriers and creating a more intuitive and connected human-machine relationship. The transformative power of AI is not limited to our personal devices, it is reshaping entire industries and the global economy. From the factory floor to the doctor's office, AI is acting as a powerful partner, enhancing human expertise, improving efficiency, and solving problems we once thought were impossible. In healthcare, AI is a game-changer. It can analyze medical images such as X-rays and MRIs with a speed and precision that can assist radiologists in spotting early signs of diseases like cancer. AI algorithms are also being used to discover new drugs by simulating how different chemical compounds will interact with the human body, drastically cutting down the time and cost of pharmaceutical research. In finance, banks use AI to detect fraudulent transactions in real time by spotting unusual spending patterns that would escape the human eye. It also powers algorithmic trading and helps assess credit risk more fairly. In the world of manufacturing and logistics, AI optimizes everything. Smart factories use AI-powered robots for complex assembly tasks, working safely alongside humans. Supply chains are managed by AI systems that predict demand, optimize delivery routes to save fuel and time, and manage inventory automatically. Even creative professions are being influenced. Architects use AI to generate building design options, and musicians use it to compose new melodies. While this does raise questions about the future of certain jobs, which we will address later, it is also creating new roles and opportunities, pushing the economy towards a more automated and data-driven future where human creativity and strategic thinking are more valuable than ever. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it is moving beyond analytical tasks and into the deeply human realm of creativity and daily convenience. At the same time, this powerful technology forces us to confront important ethical questions about how we want to build our future. On the creative front, we now have generative AI tools that can create original content. You can give an AI a text prompt like a painting of a cat astronaut in a retro style, and it will generate a unique image for you. Similarly, AI can write articles, compose music, and even create videos. These are not replacements for human artists but are powerful new tools that can augment creativity, help overcome creative blocks, and make artistic expression more accessible to everyone. In our daily lives, AI personalizes our experiences, from the news articles we see to the products recommended to us online, making technology feel more intuitive and helpful. However, this power comes with great responsibility. We must consider the ethical implications. One major concern is bias. Since AI learns from existing data, if that data contains human biases, for example, favoring one demographic group over another in hiring, the AI will learn and even amplify those biases. There are also serious concerns about privacy, as AI systems often rely on vast amounts of personal data. The rise of deepfakes, highly realistic but fake video and audio created by AI, poses a threat to truth and trust in our society. As we integrate AI more deeply into our lives, we must actively work to ensure it is used fairly, transparently, and for the benefit of all humanity, not just a select few. The journey of artificial intelligence is just beginning. What we see today is merely the foundation for a future that will be even more interconnected and intelligent. The question is no longer if AI will change the world, but how we will guide the change to create a better future for everyone. Looking ahead, we can expect AI to become even more integrated into the fabric of our society. We will see smarter cities with optimized traffic flow and energy use, personalized education where AI tutors adapt to each student's learning style, and major breakthroughs in scientific research as AI helps us model climate change or explore the mysteries of the universe. The line between the physical and digital worlds will continue to blur, creating experiences we can only imagine today. Ultimately, the most important understanding we can have is that the future of AI is not about machines versus humans. It is about partnership. AI excels at processing vast amounts of data, identifying patterns, and automating repetitive tasks. Humans excel at creativity, empathy, strategic thinking, and ethical judgment. The most powerful outcomes will arise when we combine these strengths. By embracing AI as a tool, and by proactively addressing its challenges with careful regulation and ethical guidelines, we can harness its power to solve humanity's biggest problems, amplify our own human potential, and build a future that is not only more efficient but also more equitable and prosperous for all. The future is not something that happens to us, it is something we create, together with the tools we build.